line. We still have these two left lanes blocked for that construction. East of Mississauga Road and the collectors, it's two right lanes blocked. The Mississauga Road on-ramp to the eastbound 401 also shut down. East of the 427, we have three left lanes taken out. East of Kipling to east of the 400, all express lanes blocked. And then east of Avenue to Victoria Park, all collector lanes shut down there as well. Then lots of ramp closures, no access to the eastbound 401 from Avenue, Young, Bayview, Leslie, Nielsen, Morningside, Meadowvale, or eastbound Highway 2A. All those on-ramps blocked for construction. The Meadowvale transfer from Express to collector shut down as well. The ramps to and from Port Union also blocked for construction. Westbound 401, the ramp to Kingston Road is closed. The northbound Port Union on-ramp to the westbound 401 is blocked. The Morningside on-ramp to the westbound 401 also shut down. From Nielsen to Warden, all collector lanes are blocked. The ramps to and from Nielsen are shut down. And then no access to the westbound 401 from Markham, McCowan, northbound Brimley, northbound Kennedy, or southbound Winston Churchill, again due to construction. Westbound on the QEW at the 427, we still have two right lanes blocked for maintenance. The southbound 427 on-ramp to the westbound QEW is blocked. And then thanks to the traffic spotter for calling in about the West Mall on-ramp to the westbound QEW, that's also blocked for construction. Eastbound QEW at Mississauga Road, we have a right lane blocked. The Huron-Ontario on-ramps to the eastbound QEW also shut. And then at Dixie, two left lanes blocked for maintenance there as well. Northbound DVP, the ramp to the eastbound 401 collectors is closed. Southbound 404 DVP combination, the ramps to 16th, the eastbound 401 and eastbound Lawrence, all those ramps blocked for maintenance. The westbound Lawrence on-ramp to the southbound DVP also blocked. Your next traffic report is in less than 10 minutes now with the forecast. Chief Meteorologist Natasha Ramsay.
Locked into the cloud cover this morning. Now we will get some sunny breaks this afternoon, and especially if you're across the south GTA, the closer to the lake you are and around the Niagara Peninsula, those will be the areas getting into a little bit more sun, and it's milder than yesterday, up to 7 degrees. Today is dry. Saturday you'll want to walk with the umbrella, as we have a couple of spotty midday showers and then more steady rainfall moving in for Saturday night, with the high double digits up to 11 degrees. Today's high 7 degrees.
Right now downtown, 5 degrees with a partly cloudy sky, feels more like 4 degrees, and over at Pearson Airport, 4 degrees. City News Time, 3:03. Israeli forces continue to look for Hamas militants. Some arrests have already been made, and now another plan is being discussed to wipe out the network. ABC's James Longman has the details from Tel Aviv.
Israel now considering a plan to flush out the tunnels under Gaza, where Hamas leaders are believed to be hiding. Flooding those tunnels could, of course, endanger those remaining hostages. Efrat Moore's cousin Omar is among them. The Israeli government is not prioritizing the release of the remaining hostages.
We need to see action. We cannot wait anymore.
A U.S. official telling ABC News they want to degrade Hamas capabilities, possibly pumping in seawater to flood that underground network.
Israel hasn't given detailed accounts of its individual strikes, some of which have destroyed entire city blocks. And later this morning, the United Nations Security Council is set to vote on a resolution after Secretary General Antonio Guterres invoked Article 99 on Wednesday. With an intensifying Israeli offensive and escalating civilian casualties in the Middle East, Guterres invoked a rarely exercised power this week to warn the Security Council of an impending humanitarian catastrophe in Gaza. He urged members to demand an immediate humanitarian ceasefire. Guterres invoked Article 99 of the UN Charter, last used over half a century ago, which states that the Secretary General may inform the Council of matters he believes threaten international peace and security. Guterres has been very outspoken on both the Hamas attacks on Israel and very high death toll of Palestinian civilians in Gaza. City News Time, 3:05. A Toronto rabbi says it will be difficult to celebrate Hanukkah this year with everything that's happening in the Middle East. As City News 680's Phil Martinez tells us, the 8-day-long festival began last night at sundown.
Hanukkah celebrates light over darkness, according to Adam Cutler, senior rabbi at Azaf Israel Congregation. But he says it will be a challenge to celebrate the holiday this year because they are enormously cognizant of the fact that there are still more than 100 hostages being held by Hamas.
And we're hoping that they can see that light.
Rabbi Meir Dabrowski with the Yorkville Jewish Center says it has been a tough couple of months, especially with the global rise in anti-Semitism to levels we have not seen before.
In these difficult times is precisely when we need a light of that menorah.
Police forces across the country have reported a rise in suspected hate-motivated incidents, most of them anti-Semitic. Phil Martino, City News.
City News Time, 3:06. Metrolinx will be providing an update about the Eglinton Crosstown LRT during a news conference later today. Metrolinx CEO Phil Verster will be in attendance and says that the progress update will include a station tour. Vice President of ECLRT Project Phil Taberner and Bill Gifford will also be in attendance. The conference will get going at 9 a.m. later this morning. And 5 people have died in a salmonella outbreak linked to Malakita and Rudy brand cantaloupes. The Public Health Agency of Canada says 129 people have been confirmed with salmonella linked to the outbreak, almost double the number at the last update on December 1st. Cases have risen sharply in Quebec with 91 confirmed infections compared to 35 last week. There are also 17 cases in Ontario and 15 in British Columbia. Consumers are being warned not to buy, eat, or sell Malakita or Rudy brand cantaloupes. The agency says any brand of the fruit that can't be verified should be thrown out. City News Time, 3:07. The United Nations Climate Conference is now in its final week, with negotiators focusing on the future of fossil fuels on a dangerously warming planet. After a rest day on Thursday, negotiators today are working on finalizing a key document called the Global Stocktake. It evaluates the world's climate change progress since the 2015 Paris Agreement and what needs to be done to avoid blowing past its goal of limiting warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius compared to pre-industrial times. The draft document circulated earlier this week and was packed so full of possibilities that it's still unclear what the final document will look like. Activists and many experts say it should include a commitment to phase out the fossil fuels driving climate change. City News Time, 3:08. Hunter Biden has been indicted on 9 tax charges in California, adding to the gun charges the U.S. president's son already faces in a special counsel probe. Norman Hall has the report.
The new charges, 3 felonies and 6 misdemeanors, come in addition to federal firearms charges in Delaware alleging Hunter Biden broke a law against drug users having guns in 2018. He had been previously expected to plead guilty to misdemeanor tax charges as part of a plea deal with prosecutors who said he failed to pay taxes on $4 million in personal income in 2017 and 2018. Congressional Republicans have also pursued an impeachment inquiry into President Biden, claiming he was engaged in an influence peddling scheme with his son. The House is expected to vote next week on formally authorizing the inquiry. I'm Norman Hall.
City News Time, 3:09. In a restructuring move, the Toronto International Film Festival laid off 12 full-time staff members across various departments. The festival's Vice President of Public Relations and Communications cites setbacks from the pandemic and this year's Hollywood strikes as factors. The cuts come 3 months after TIFF hosted a diminished edition of its annual September Film Showcase that lacked its usual star power due to the actors' strike. The nonprofit is also set to lose Bell as its leading sponsor at the end of the year. Coming up in 30 seconds, we'll have a check of your gas prices. City News Time, 3:09.
The wait is over.
Remember me?
2 of the biggest nights in television return to City TV. Spread the word. Chicago Wednesday returns with all new episodes of Men, Fire, and PD January 17th. Thank you, Hulk. Then it's the return of Law & Order Thursday with new episodes of Law & Order, SVU, and Organized Crime January 18th.
We're doing this my way.
Looks like we're going for a ride. Don't miss the all-new seasons premiering this January only on City TV or stream it on City TV Plus.
And now the City News gas price update. And says the price dropped 3 cents at midnight to $1.41.9 a liter at most GTA stations. Coming up in 60 seconds, we'll have a check of your traffic and weather together. City News Time, 3:10.
Do you feel like your debt is out of control? You make payments month after month, yet your debt grows larger and larger. I'm Mike Chande, a licensed insolvency trustee. I can help you break the chains of debt and be debt-free. Book a free consultation at chande.ca. Chande, C-H-A-N-D-E.
When I got here, I had just sat in the car. It seemed like hours. I didn't have the heart to go in. When I finally did go in, they were so understanding. I have 3 kids.
It takes heart to use a food bank.
Do you have the heart to donate to one? Visit the food bank near you to help and be helped.
City News Time, 3:11. Time now for traffic and weather together on the one. Here's Luke Shields.
Thank you, Andrea. We begin eastbound on the 401 east of Guelph Line. We still have these two left lanes blocked for construction. East of Mississauga Road and the collectors, it's two right lanes blocked. And then lots of ramp closures, no access to the eastbound 401 from Mississauga Road. Avenue, Young, Bayview, Leslie, Nielsen, Morningside, Meadowvale, eastbound Highway 2A, or Port Union. All those on-ramps blocked for ongoing construction. The off-ramp from the eastbound 401 to Port Union also shut down. Out in Oshawa at Stevenson, we still have two right lanes blocked for maintenance. The ramp to Stevenson remains blocked for construction there as well as the ramp to Simcoe also blocked for more road work. Westbound 401, the ramp to Kingston Road is closed. The northbound Port Union on-ramp to the westbound 401 is blocked. The Morningside on-ramp to the westbound 401 shut down as well. From Nielsen to Warden, all collector lanes are blocked. The ramps to and from Nielsen shut down as well. And then no access to the westbound 401 from Markham, McCowan, northbound Brimley, northbound Kennedy, or southbound Winston Churchill. All those ramps remain blocked for construction. Westbound 407 from the 410th here, Ontario, two left lanes blocked for maintenance. Northbound 400 north of ESSA, two right lanes are blocked. The Dunlop on-ramp to the northbound 400 shut down as well. Southbound 400 of Major Mackenzie, it's two left lanes blocked. Southbound 404, the ramp to 16th Avenue is closed. The ramp to the eastbound 401 blocked as well. Southbound DVP, the ramp to eastbound Lawrence is closed. The westbound Lawrence on-ramp to the southbound DVP is blocked. Northbound DVP, the ramp to the eastbound 401 collector lane shut down. Westbound QEW at the 427, we still have two right lanes blocked for maintenance. And then no access to the westbound QEW from the southbound 427 or West Mall, again, due to construction. Your next traffic report, 321, now with the forecast, Natasha Ranside.
7 degrees. That's about 3 degrees milder than yesterday. That's the high today, and we should get some sunny breaks across the south GTA and around the Niagara Peninsula this afternoon. The further north you go, it looks like you may be locked into the cloud all day long. Saturday, a few spotty midday showers as well as on and off into the afternoon. 11 degrees though, the high. The record high is 13.9, and that was set back in 1966. Expect a steadier rainfall Saturday night into Sunday morning, and then it'll taper off Sunday afternoon. Still some on and off showers. The high still above seasonal, 7 degrees, but falling to 4 throughout the afternoon. So there will be a steady decrease in temperature through the day on Sunday. Today's high, 7 degrees.
Right now downtown, 5 degrees, feels more like 4 degrees with an overcast sky, and over at Pearson, similar conditions. Coming up in 60 seconds, we'll have a check of your top headlines and your sports reports with Mike Leach. City News Time, 3:14.
Direct from London's West End, it's the brand new production of the original showbiz musical, 42nd Street. The London Daily Mail raised it to 5-star perfect production that's 40 seconds to none. It's a musical extravaganza that will knock your socks off. Featuring an all-star West End cast. 42nd Street. Coming to Toronto's Princess of Wales Theatre from December 9th for 6 weeks only. Book at Vervis.com.
At Wine Rack, quality and affordable prices go hand in hand.